Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today we are talking about the Unearthly Cosmetics Fall Magic Remastered Palette. So if you are interested in seeing the swatches and a few looks, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm feeling great and I'm really excited to play with this palette. So at this point, you have already seen me do some looks with Sorcerer's Smoke, and I just felt like we should keep on going with Unearthly. Now, Unearthly did release Sorcerer's Smoke and Fall Magic. This is the remastered version at the same time. And I was actually on a live with Amanda, you know, watching her. And people were like, can you put the palettes up? Can you put them up? And she was like, I don't even have the professional pictures ready. But the crowd demanded for the palettes to be put up. So I'm feeling like oftentimes when you see the Unearthly palettes posted on their website and there are no pictures to go with it, I feel like that's because people are asking her to post. And it's crazy, like she'll even post something and be like, oh, I found 2 of the original Fall Magic palettes, or I found a few, I'm gonna put them up. They are gone like that. So the demand is there for Unearthly, and I'm really proud of their success and their growth, and I'm proud to be affiliated with the brand. Now, let's get into this palette. I talked in my Sorcerer's Smoke video about how Unearthly has really stepped up their packaging this year with these nice boxes that I'm gonna repurpose somehow. And I love that for them. It really does. I never had an issue with any shades arriving broken or anything, but I feel like it adds to the security of the palette. And then we have the outer packaging that mirrors the box, the carton, and then the palette itself. So you see it says Fall Magic and it's got the leaves in the background. Now this palette is also cruelty free. It has a 24-month shelf life. I think this one was $72, but I will put the correct pricing information on the screen. And just like Sorcerer's Smoke, there are shades in here that are pressed pigments for cheeks. And then there are shades that are eyeshadows, and actually only 5 of the 12 shades are technically eyeshadows. Everything else is pressed pigment for cheeks, including the shade Branch. So yeah, I still haven't asked her yet the differences, but what I am going to do is I am going to, at the end of the video, just because I'm pressed for time, y'all know how it is, I'm going to compare the remastered version to the original Fall Magic. I will swatch the repeated shades side by side. But let's get into the palette and the swatches. So I'm gonna just hold it like this because it tends to be a bit blown out. So here is what the palette looks like, and you can see that it is arranged in a top row of mattes and a bottom row of shimmers. And you know, when I did Sorcerer's Smoke, I was saying the palette looked like it was arranged in quads. I don't feel, I mean, you could do this one like that, but I didn't feel that strongly about it. Honestly, I was thinking maybe 2 6-pans, but then I started looking at the duochrome shifts because I was thinking these 2 shades could be put here and swap them. So you would have like this kind of purpley mauvey and then kind of the earthy greens. But then when I looked at some of the shifts, I was like, I'm confused. So we're not gonna do that. Now I'm gonna start with swatching the mattes. We're gonna do Branch, Snug, and Cozy first. I love this when I do this in the morning. It's like a race against time. Woo! Branch. I should have taken a picture of this palette. I totally forgot. Too late. Yes, look at these. And these are so pigmented. Really nice. Just one swipe there. We're gonna do the last 3, Spice, Forage, and Earthy. I forgot to ask how y'all are doing, I think. So please let me know. Let me know how you're feeling about all these makeup releases, because it's a lot right now. I have to say, it's a lot. And I'm actually looking into just totally skipping brands. Like, not buying that this time, you know. All right, next 3. I'm talking about Black Friday sales. And I did mention in my last video that Unearthly had a big Halloween sale, and they're not going to be participating in the Black Friday events. And I see this with a lot of indie brands, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. A lot of palettes are on pre-order, and I can understand wanting to respect the customers that did pay full price. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be paying full price, $72 for this on pre-order, and then on Black Friday, it's still on pre-order, and people get it for 30% off or 20% off. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that. We have Change, Magic, and Enchanting, and I think... oh, I don't know where your Nikes are. They're upstairs. I think they're upstairs where you left them. Don't ask me where your stuff is and then get mad because you don't know where you put it. Like, this is all a part of building your independence and being responsible. Guess you'll have to wear the Clarks. Those are pretty. Wow. And then finally, we have the last 3 shades, which are Autumn, Leaves, and Crisp. I didn't say that. I said they were in the haul. All right, y'all, here's the whole palette. They're about to start talking to me, doing too much. Let me know your thoughts on these. They're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shades. All right, it is 7:02, just enough time for me to get into this first look. I'm wearing my NARS primer, and I want to do, because I have these pink Alice in Wonderland leggings on, Lula Rose, and I have on these. Look, y'all, here's something else I've been saving. I've had these since like 2018. I've never worn them.
It's not fair.
What's not fair? It's not fair that I save my own money to buy shoes?
No.
I'm going into cozy.
Cozy.
You're right, but what's not fair about it is the question. Okay, then say that. Mom, I really like those shoes. I would love to have a pair like that. Don't say it's not fair. That makes you sound like a hater. It makes you sound real salty.
Stop. I'm not salt.
Well, then don't act like it.
I don't know what you mean by that.
It means like you're hating on me for having something that you want.
I'm not hating. Why am I my own mother?
Thank you. Thank you. That's the whole point of the conversation. Why would you? Because you know whatever I get for me, or you know I always look out for you. Now you already told me what kind of, but what kind of Jordans you already said you wanted, and I was just.
Ones, and those are Jordan ones.
They are, but don't you want? What colors do you want?
I want a gray one. That's me.
I am so glad I did not go buy the red, black, and white ones that I have been searching for weeks. Well, just 1 week.
Fine, but this red, black, and white.
No, gray is fine. I'm just. Do you have options of what you want?
I want no.
Gray and black.
Gray and red.
So here's the deal. They may not make them in those exact colors. So that's the thing that we have to just keep in mind.
Red.
Oh, you'll just get red. What if they were just gray and black and they could match with most things? That might be all they have. What if that's all they have? You know, they're in popular demand. I'm already liking this palette. And you know what? I was prepared to say I knew I was going to like Sorcerer's Smoke better. Time at this point.
Can I take the secrets?
Tell me this secret. Did you take your inhaler? Listen, I'm not going on vacation. I'm not going on vacation with you next week, and we're gonna have all these issues with asthma.
I'm going on vacation.
Then do what I said.
Well, I'm going on vacation.
Then do what I said.
Mom, can I tell you something?
No.
Mom!
Well, you won't enjoy it if you're in the infirmary.
7 o'clock. 9 more minutes, Mommy.
Did you brush your teeth? That's an idea. You won't be able to eat that good food if you have no teeth. I'm talking about on the vacation. That would be so sad. Ooh, this looks good, y'all. I'm feeling that. Okay. Okay, Fall Magic. I want to use one of these. Magic for sure. This is gorgeous. And then let's mix it with Change. Ooh, now I'm not feeling like some of the ones in Sorcerer's Smoke had a different formula. It was like 3 of them. And I did put on blush, so I'm not really going to be using any of these as blushes, but I don't want to do that because I did that with the last palette and just I was getting the, might not happen with this one because all the mattes are together, but I was getting into the shimmers and it was getting all over my face. So no, I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. But I do feel like Cozy makes a nice blush shade. I'm not gonna be finding out. And you know what? Like it's 7:08. I mean, I'm just throwing this together. Going into Cozy again under the lower lash line. So easy. You know, I'm all about the ease. And then Snug right there. So Cozy and Snug there. I'm telling you, if something is disrupting your ease, it's time for us to start questioning. Like, not that everything can be easy. Sometimes we go through hardships because it will bring ease. Like me trying to get the boys together and I'm getting a lot of pushback. So eventually that's gonna bring ease. So you just have to kind of muster through it, right? But if you're going through something hard and it's not gonna eventually bring ease, what are we going through it for? What are we doing? And that's what I need to start questioning myself. And that's why these Black Friday sales, I might just throw my hands up. And I told you I bought some Pat McGrath. And then I forgot to order my Paradise Glow that I broke. So I might go back and get that because that totally shattered. And that was my fault because I wanted to keep it in a book bag. All right, I'm going to get into an inner corner. Wait, please, you're being rude.
Even this is golden.
Crisp. Yeah, I'm feeling this palette and this look. Of course, the liner that I want to wear is missing. I was looking for Bordeaux, but I don't see it, which means I will be wearing Fig. I just decided this palette, 3 looks. Because there's a brown type of look to be had, and then there's a green one. So yeah, 3. I wasn't sure. At first I was gonna do 2, but nope, 3. I'm gonna put on my mascara and then I'll be back to let you know what I'm thinking about this look. Okay, I am back with the finished first look and I'm into it. Is this for me? Ooh, I am thankful. Mom, dad, brother, uncle. What's that say? Granddad, grandma. Flowers. That's cute. I know that's right. Look at Charlie Brown. I love that. I love that. All right. I gotta get off here so we can go. So let me show y'all this look.
That makes me happy. The last thing, Mom.
This is good. Is it me? I hope so. We need a scent and we need a flower. You know Marky likes nature, so that makes sense. That's on par.
I thought that was like a spider.
You know what?
It's
time for a good time. Yeah, this is what I'm into today. What About Pop, House of Oud, highly recommend. Let me show y'all what I got going on. All right, here's my cozy dress. I know y'all seen it before, but I have on my Alice in Wonderland leggings and those socks. And then I'm gonna put my Jordans on. All right, today's gonna be a great one. I am going to see you in a minute for look number 2. All right, y'all, back for look number 2 with Fall Magic. Let's do it. Not sure why I needed to snap. I meant to tell y'all for blush yesterday, I've just been using a combination of blushes from Unearthly Cosmetics. I'm really falling in love with these again. They just have a really great finish and pretty much all the shades I need. So I just kind of swiped over like 4 of them. And for lips, I have on Gucci Peggy Taupe in the shiny slim lipsticks. All right, today we are gonna go into the shade Spice first with a BK Beauty A503 brush. Today is Wednesday, it's payday. Oh, I made a decision. I'm going to, don't say anything. I'm gonna return the Patrick Ta All Matte palette. I don't really know why I bought that palette. I really like his mattes, I do. The shimmers leave a lot more to be desired, especially when you're using shimmers like these Unearthly ones. I just feel as though there are other mattes that I have that I'm gonna reach for before I grab for that palette. I think I got caught up in just, I don't know what. I think this brush might be dirty. I just feel like those colors look different, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this brush from Lethal Cosmetics. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take that back, and I'm also going to take back, and I don't even think I mentioned that I purchased this, but I did purchase the pressed Huda Beauty pink powder, and despite all of the reviews, I went and purchased it. I don't really take powder with me, but I have a loose powder, and that was the whole thing. I thought it would be nice to have a pressed pink powder, but when I was watching the reviews, a lot of people were saying that they didn't like that it had like a sheen in the finish, which I didn't mind because I like Hourglass, but the powder is super light. I don't know, the pink powder that I use currently just has a better tint, and the one I use is by Ben Nye, so I'm just gonna have to stick with that until someone comes out with a pressed pink powder that I like, because that one's not it. I wanted to give it a try, but it is really light, so those two things have to go back, but everything else from Sephora is doing great. So I really love this for the transition. It looks great. I'm gonna go into Branch. I think Branch is what we're gonna do.
I'm done.
You're done what?
Doing my food.
Oh, okay. Did you clean up? I'm gonna go into Branch. The boys have been excellent this morning. They're usually really, really good in the morning. Today is also part 2 of karate testing. So Marky, I felt like just wasn't focused. I asked the sensei to separate him in August because he's always worried about August coughing, even though right now Marky's the one with the cough. And that didn't seem to help. He wasn't really looking at August, and he was able to get through the session. So Marky has a sensitivity to August coughing, if I have not mentioned that before. And it's only when August coughs. If anybody else coughs, it doesn't matter. He will have a full out tantrum. I have talked about this because I've had some people relate to that, but it might not have been about coughing. It could have been about something else if they have a child on the spectrum. And so I was like, just separate them, you know. But Marky was so hyper focused on the other kids in the class and what they were doing, and if they were doing the moves, to the point where he wasn't doing the moves. I'm like, sir, you about to not get a belt. Like, worry about what you're doing. And that's the thing. Like, he was taking the ADHD medicine. I gave it to him. But I feel like it made him super sensitive and focused on everybody else and not the task that was at hand for him. So that's like the thing with these medications. You know, they may not always help in the area that you want it to help in. Like, he was focused, just not on himself. I'm hoping that today will be better. August did pretty well too. They had to do burpees, and August was doing this funny like kickback when he was doing it. I'm like, sir, what is that? Like, where are we getting this from? So we'll see. And then he talking about he got a fitness test today. So, I'm just taking this Sigma brush and just making sure the blend looks good. I think it does. It's just like right here that I'm trying to smooth this area out just a little bit. I can't tell if it's the shadow or a shadow from this light. It'll come together though. I'm not worried. All right, let's get into the fun part. This eye, I always do this eye better. Okay, it might be the cross motion. So I really want to use leaves, but I really want to save leaves to go in this look, which will be next. What am I doing? I'm doing my thing. You already know. So we have, and then we have Crisp too. Ooh, Crisp is really pretty. I feel the need to go into something deep though on this side. I hear them. August is like, Mom's recording. What do you think? We need to get ready because they already know. All right, so Enchanting and Autumn are really beautiful. So these are the two right here, and I love this one that kind of has a gold in it. Let's just do Enchanting on the lid for right now. I'm gonna just do it all the way over, and then I'm gonna put more of Branch. Sometimes I do 2 shimmers, sometimes 1. Today I'm gonna just do 1. That is so pretty. And I love the sparkly golds in here. His headphones?
Yeah. Can I go look in the car?
Of course. Well, I do feel like this whole independence thing is really, really starting to work. Just have to stay on them. And August is being so responsible. Like, he's like, Marky, You can't find your headphones? Like, let me help you find them. But Marky doesn't really like being bossed around. And I do understand that as well. All right, going back into Branch. I just want to have a little more smokiness here. You know, Marky's going through puberty, so his favorite word is no. So can y'all, that's really nice.
Can you see my headphones?
I don't have them. Where did you put them? I can't. I'm going into Spice for the lower lash line.
Tummy hurts.
Your tummy hurts.
Yeah.
What?
And you want the phone.
All right, loving that. All right, I'm gonna get a setting spray. We're gonna go into Autumn.
Mom, I found my headphones.
Okay, great. That's all we were asking you to do. All right, going into Autumn for this inner corner. Wait. Gonna take the shade Cocoa.
But he found them in the car.
Yep. So thank you for suggesting that. You put it down. You got him.
I know, but he was lying about the tummy.
We're not gonna say he was lying.
But how come?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Phone, he wasn't. I get it. I totally get it. But you know what? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I really love August helping Marky. I just don't want Marky to feel like we don't think he can do anything by himself, because that's not true. But I know he needs just a lot more reminders and a lot more prompting and a lot more monitoring, you know what I mean, that August does. And it is what it is. And I have to be mindful of how I give Marky those prompts in front of August, because naturally August picks up on that and then he's trying to help me out. I have to be mindful because August mimics me. Kind of processing that right now because he's trying to be helpful. But then I feel like we're always reminding Marky of something. And it's not just me, it's all of us. It's grandparents. Marky, swallow. Marky, flat feet. Marky, you know what I mean? And so I know that's a lot. And hormonally, I don't know what he's feeling or experiencing. That's fine. I don't know what he's feeling. And I feel like sometimes with him, when he's having any type of change, sometimes he goes backwards in certain areas. Until everything kind of catches up. Well, let me show y'all the look. This is the final look. And I really love this. It's really beautiful.
So, if you want to learn how to use an Ivy pen.
That's called an IBQ pen, though.
IBQ pen?
Ivy. That's not the tester. Oh, no. This is an emergency. This is a real one. This is a real one. I will show you. I will let you show them how to do the tester.
You almost made me die.
I didn't almost make you die.
I'm just kidding.
This is Warlock from Fantasy Cosmetica. August, how about the next time I film, you can show them how to do the tester, okay? All right, that's the look. Let me show you the fit. This Warlock, y'all, this is the one, I'm telling you. Oh, wait, this isn't the fit. Hold on.
There's the second time we did call.
You called that
Call to no one now.
You called
Wait a
that
minute.
time yesterday.
Not punishing each other.
Okay.
And you drew it on the floor.
Y'all are both spreading germs, truth be told. Save me. All right, and I'm wearing these Converses today, right here. They have a little print on them. August picked them out over the black ones. All right, so really fast, I think this looks great. I love it. It's, again, a neutrally look, but it's got a beautiful shift. It's got a little smoke. So yeah, I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm feeling a great day. Let's come back with one more and then we'll get into all of the comparisons between the Fall Magic Remastered and the original. All right, y'all, I'm back and we are going to do the final look with Fall Magic. Really excited because we are going green. Now it's the same day. I just feel motivated, y'all. I feel motivated. We're actually about to go to karate. And hopefully the boys will be earning their belts. They will not find out until after the holiday. So let's start with Forage. I've been wanting to use this shade the entire time. I'll save it for last. I'm just taking this Sigma, I'm sure it's an E35, and I'm just softly putting it in the transition area. It's definitely a buildable color. No, I'm so excited. So I got a new front door. Yeah, you just don't realize the little things. It wasn't a little cost, but little things like a front door, that's a mess, can just really make such a difference. And this whole journey of trying to get my house together, it's a long one. It is. I have to say, it's taking a long time. But it doesn't matter because these little steps along the way, I decided to get a burgundy color instead of white, just to get something different, you know? And when I came home and saw that the door had been put on, it was just like, wow, you know, I'm so thankful for that door right now, y'all. I really am. It's almost done, like the frame and everything is almost done. I just wanted to share that because even Marky was like, whoa, that looks wonderful. And that just made me so happy. Oh, I'm tapping into Earthy, by the way, because I didn't mention it. I'm just trying to keep this in the outer corner. I'm kind of going at a little diagonal. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to give Marky his little focus medicine. Hopefully he will focus on on himself today. Oh my gosh, y'all. If y'all could have seen him. I mean, he had his hands on his hips looking at other people. I'm like, sir, do you think that you're not supposed to do these moves? Because you are. Marky is a piece of work. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm still trying to figure out why my technique is so different on this eye, but maybe it's the reaching across or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a different angle of the brush. Yeah, take this. Hey, August. Did you start reading those chapters? That was easy. Not that I was trying to get him away, but if that's all it takes. Yes, this side needs a little more shadow. Well, his teacher started reading logs, which I'm really happy for. But it's 100 minutes a week, and they're not playing. Like, they will get a 0 on the grade if they don't read. 100 minutes a week. Like, he better stop playing around. Even Hard Barb didn't make them do 100 minutes a week. Oh, yeah, y'all. Okay. Leaves and Crisp. Those are the shades. Those are the shades. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't wait till tomorrow because I was really excited to use this shade. That Unearthly, y'all have been doing it. I'm sorry, y'all have been killing it. This one does remind me a little bit of the different formula. Like I was saying, the Notoriously Morbid formula in the Sorcerer's Smoke video. Oh my gosh, like this is so gorgeous. Like this is just so pretty for no reason. Do we need a reason? No, we don't. We looking cute and karate. Upstage all these bitches in the club tonight. Let me stop. You know what? I need to watch Baby Boy. It has been a minute. Y'all know the scene I'm talking about where he was buying the, where Jody was selling the pink dresses in the, when Jody was selling the dresses in the salon, and he was like, wait, Jody was selling boosted clothes or whatever in the salon, and he was trying to sell these pants to the one lady or the young lady. He's like, what do you say? No, it was, no. It was a dress. He's like, this is what you call an all-purpose dress. You leave right to work and go straight to happy hour. And then he had this pink dress. It was like real, real slim. And he was selling it, to a woman. And then she was like, how much is it? Or she was like, how much? And he was like, I'll let it go for $40. And then it switched people. And the man was like, $40? Okay, $40. I can't wait to squeeze my tiny ass in here. Upstage all these bitches in the club tonight. What you think, girl? Cute. Let's go to Crisp because I'm doing too much. It's 4:45 and I don't need to be late or semi-late to karate. Cute. I need y'all to watch that. Baby Boy is such a good movie. Like, it really is. It's so entertaining. We already talked about Lake Lanier, right? I think we talked about that. Don't watch that. Oh, and y'all saw that the new Marvel movie, they said it's like the lowest, launch weekend, because it already came out, in Marvel history. I was like, dang, I wonder why though. You know why though? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did not enjoy Captain Marvel. I am so sorry if you enjoyed Captain Marvel, to each his or her own, but Captain Marvel was not it. And you know what? I'll be honest with y'all. She rubbed me the wrong way because what was the last Marvel movie? Was it the Endgame? The very last one. I feel like she just showed up and like came in there and tried to act like she was doing stuff. And they was like, where were you in the first one? And that's what I said. Like, girl. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Let me know. I'm trying to think if I ever finished I know this is not Bordeaux. Mixing with my brushes. Do y'all know that Vicky has the eyeliner vault? My dumb self clicked on it because I was like, ooh, I really don't remember, because I bought a vault last year around this time. That's why I have the liners that I do. I believe I have 7 of them, and that's how many come in the vault. I'm telling you, it is a good value. However, let me see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7. They come in a vault. I know good and well that this girl did not pay $210. Surely didn't. If she still had the 20% off, it makes those liners $24 a piece versus $32. But who's buying 7 at once besides me? Maybe these may last me 1 more year. I mean, they might last me 2 more years. I mean, look at these. These are a year old. I mean, I don't even sharpen them that much. And y'all know I use them in every single video. Just about. Like, when it comes to liners and stuff, I don't have any variety. Oops. That's what I meant, inner corner highlight. I don't have any of that. I have other liners, but I'm not called. I'm not called to use them anymore. Char, no. Natasha, no. The only ones I am called to use are my ColourPop ones. And it's really only like 2 or 3 shades of those. 2 can do it. Prance and Aglow. And I have some Urban Decay ones that I like. But those are very limited. Overdrive, that's green shimmer. And then my Game of Thrones liners. Like, I really don't have a whole situation. I just don't recall paying $210. I know I didn't. It looks like they're coming in a little thing like this. And I know I didn't get that. So I don't know if that's the difference, because I can't even advocate for those pencils at all. I just can't. Now, I saw that Unearthly has some pencils, but I think those might be lip pencils, which I would be really interested in trying. But don't do it. I know I got that vault though, because I've never bought just one. I bought them in one fell swoop, and I've been using them nonstop. So it's worth it, but not $200. That's a perfume. That's what me and Jamie were talking about today. Going into Spice, that's just not gonna work out. And I speak very highly of them, but goodness gracious. I mean, unless you were gonna buy 7, and that's a good enough discount, but Christmas is coming, y'all. And your boy, August, he wants a drum set. Now, he has a full-fledged drum set at his grandparents' house. But I was like, ooh, you know what I can get him? I can get him like one of those electric drum pads, you know, like, you know, the little drum pads that you unroll on the ground, whatever. So I told him about it. He was like, does it have this thing? No, this child is not talking about a cymbal. I saw this really great drum set. It's an electric drum set on Amazon. And I want to see if we can put change as an inner corner highlight. That might be a bit dark. No, I'm going to do change, like I said. The drum set that I saw for him, that's an electric drum set that he can wear headphones with, which would be awesome. It's $250. He wants those. He wants a pair of Jordan 1s, a bearded dragon. He wants these magician's dice. I told him 5 things, but these 5 things are expensive that he wants. I can't remember what else he wants. Marky wants a new Nintendo Switch because his Switch done had it. And he wants Madden 23. Now, that's all Marky really wants. I'm sure he would enjoy a Southwest gift card. So, you know, but I got to see what else. But I really hope they're not getting a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to go into Aglow because that's, what's right here. Dude, I'm not for it. Like, we're going out of town. Like, y'all, they gotta be grateful. August came in complaining as soon as he got home about something. I'm like, are you serious? Who complains when your best friend had a pizza party for lunch for the class? Pizza and cupcakes. Who complains about that? Like, when certain things happen for you during the day, like, you should be good for at least the rest of the day. Like, it should be a no complaint situation. Like, it's like, No, because I had a pizza party at lunch today, especially if they're like real sizes of pizza, not them little slivers, which I know that's what they had. They had like a real pizza. And Friday, I sent in $10 because they're having a Thanksgiving party, a feast, a Thanksgiving feast, courtesy of Chick-fil-A. You have nothing to complain about, and tomorrow you are one day closer. And because his school doesn't have a kitchen, I pay for hot lunch twice a week, which is now Chick-fil-A sandwiches on Tuesday and Papa John's on Thursday. This week, you only had one homemade lunch? Like, sir, you have it made. Did y'all see him on my stories? I'm like, August, do you know where you are? He was sleeping in my bed talking about heaven. You damn right. So, you know. But I'm really happy that he likes to be in my bed. And the thing is, if he thinks my bed feels like heaven, that is so kind. That makes me feel so good. It's not about the bed. Well, it is about the bed. The bed is comfy. But that's not why. I know that's not why. It's about him being in the presence of his mama. He's like my little koala. But Marky likes to be in the bed too. He'll be like, can I cuddle with you? But I'll be having to tell Marky no, because Marky's an aggressive cuddler and it hurts. I don't want to sleep in pain. So I told him, like, if you can't get yourself together, we can't do this. And now they sleep with music on. So Marky sleeps with his Christmas music on. And August is sleeping with his Christmas music on for his concert. Talking about Jesus is the reason for the season. And they be singing it just like the Jesus is the reason for the season, yeah. Yes, yeah. Every night, y'all. Every night that's what's playing. I'm like, y'all, this is too much. And that's how all the little kids sing it. You should hear them. All right, y'all, let's get this going because I got to get to karate. Got to get them to... Is this the winner? Because I'm aware that this eyebrow looks a little jacked, but I'm gonna have to take a picture because this right here. Okay, let me go ahead and get into my final thoughts on this palette. It's excellent. You know what? Before I get into that, let me flip, because I did this in advance. Let me flip to the color comparisons and then I can talk about both palettes with accuracy. We're gonna compare the repeat shades in the original Fall Magic compared to Fall Magic Remastered. And then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I hope that you enjoyed that little intermission. So you see that there's some slight differences, formula differences, and shade differences. But I mean, I feel like these are two different palettes, to be honest. I think if you have the original Fall Magic and then you have this one, I don't think you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like they're exactly the same. I don't feel like that at all looking at them. And maybe if we took this pop shade out, maybe, but the layout and all that distracts me. So I don't know. Now let's talk about this one. This one is great. If you have this one and you didn't get this one, like you're still golden with this. This was one of their best palettes, I think. It is just so beautiful, and it's Fall Magic. This reminds me, I'll always say it reminds me of a cozy sweater. I don't know why, but it does, and I say that every time because I think about that every single time. Now this one, to me, this gives you like, it's fall, but it's like transition to fall because you got the greens here. And it's vibrant and bright and it's dual chromey. I love the layout. I love the mattes on top, the shimmers on the bottom, the performance. I mean, you see I did 3 different looks. They all came out great in my opinion. And I think there are even more looks to be had with this palette, but these are just the ones that stood out to me. I would love to do like spice, maybe with this purple here. I think those would be great with one of these shimmers here, the green. I think you can mix and match these in a lot of different ways, especially because the shimmers are so sparkly and they have a lot of different color reflex. They all go really well with each other. So I think that Amanda did an excellent job putting this palette together. and making it something fresh and different from the original, while we can still honor the original palette, which I still think is a beauty. So that's it for the little Unearthly duo this week. We did Sorcerer Smoke this week and now Fall Magic. And you know I'm going to have the Dreamer palette come in, the Christmas one. I think I'm just getting the palette. I don't really feel as though I need to get any more highlighters or lipsticks at this time, but you never know. But right now I know I will be getting the palette, and I am very excited about that color story as well. Again, Unearthly's been killing it, like I would say midway through when they came out with this format. I think the first palette, I know they had some Valentine's Day things that might have been in this format, but the first one that I got in this format was the I'm So Jelly full version palette, and I was like, okay, like I wasn't even sure how much I was gonna like that one just off the color story, but after using it I was like, okay, yes, they've kind of changed up from those hard pressed shimmers, and again have really found their sweet spot. So I'm excited to see what Unearthly is going to continue to do in the next year. So let me know if you purchase this palette. I'm thankful for whatever Unearthly sends me. I'm always looking out to see what she's going to come up with. Again, I really do enjoy Amanda's lives, seeing her put the shades on, listening to her talk about her inspiration for the different projects that she does. So yeah, still one of my favorite indie brands from the beginning, from the latter part of 2020. They're still one of my favorite indie brands, and again I'm really grateful to be affiliated with them. Please let me know if you purchased this palette, and let me know if you received it. How do you like it so far? You know, do you have the original Fall Magic? Do you like one more than the other? I can't really say at this point. I just think they're different. So I'm excited again to play with this palette, and I'm really excited to see what you all think. And I am going to get out of here because I got to take the boys to karate. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will definitely see y'all in the next one. Bye.